Well, hello everybody and welcome back to Lisa's Coloring Corner. I'd like to do flip throughs of two new mandala books that I got. These are extremely nice, high quality mandala books. They're hardcover, spiral bound at the top, very much reminiscent of Coloret's coloring books. Yeah, and so they do have a little bit higher price tag due to the premium quality of the books. These are created by Victoria Chukalina and Natalia, oh boy, Skvortsova. Something like that. She's got a lot of other books out there, and I believe I have some of her other books. I can't remember off the top of my head what they are, but yeah, she's got a lot of other coloring books out there on Amazon. I will link both of these down below in the description if you'd like to check them out yourself. So this one is volume 1 mandala, and then this one is the volume 2. Doesn't state volume 1 on here, but I'm assuming it's volume 1 if this one's volume 2. So let's take a look at this. Like I said, it's hardcover on the front and on the back, and it gives you some color palette inspiration on the back, so I like that. Let's zoom in just a tad and take a closer look. Again, I apologize for the glare. It is getting dusk outside, so it's getting kind of dark. Let's go over here maybe where the glare won't be quite so bad. All right, so we have a mandala here, and it shows you what colors are used in that mandala. Now, of course, if you use this color palette on a different mandala, it's going to look totally different than that. But I do like that they give you this sample color palette, and of course you can switch it up a little bit, but it gives you kind of an idea. And so they go through each mandala and they show what colors that they use in each of those. I like this one. Of course I would, right? But yeah, I like this one too. With the yellows and the different shades. The blue, yellow, green. This is a little bit different. Something I probably wouldn't think of using together. You know, a lot of these. And so I think that is really nice that they give you that. Let's zoom back out. And yeah, let's take a look at the book. So nice to have the spiral binding up at the top. Makes it very easy for both left and right-handers to color in this book. And you're not coloring in the spine. So the book lays totally flat also. So it's just really nice to color on. Up here talks about mandala is a space map. It is a geometrical symbol of a complex structure. And then it goes on to talk about the mandala itself. And then signed by Victoria and Natalia. Okay, so we have the nameplate page. And these are printed on very heavy cardstock, very premium quality paper. And they are, I believe, yes, they are perforated up at the top in case you would like to take it out and color it, frame it. Here we have a color test page, and then you can make your own color palettes here. Maybe jot down where, you know, they came from, what coloring medium. So say Cali Arts or Prismacolor, depending on what you're coloring with. So let's get into the mandalas themselves. Let me push this up a little bit so I can flip the pages. Oh, I keep thinking I have 2 pages here because this paper is so thick. So yeah, these look like a lot of fun if you are a mandala lover like I am. Very, very nice book. I myself have not looked through this entire book. So I will get to see all the images too. Some of these are a little bit different, you know, than your standard mandala, like that one. Like them all so far, but yeah, that's because I love mandalas. They're kind of like, you know, I love my pattern books too, and basically that's what a mandala is, right? It's kind of a pattern, a repeating pattern in a circle. This paper is quite smooth, but yet it has enough tooth to it that I think it would take any coloring medium you can throw at it. Water-based, alcohol-based, because of course they are single-sided. Watercoloring mediums. Yeah, I mean, it would take it all. Of course, even though the paper's really nice and thick, you would still want to put a blotter page back behind if you're using alcohol markers. That's kind of neat. Because if you have truly juicy alcohol markers, they will bleed through pretty much anything. And actually, you know, you kind of want that bleed through. That shows you that you are, you know, truly getting enough ink on your paper. If they don't bleed through to the back side, kind of shows you that, oh, I like that too, that your markers may be running out, that they're not, you know, as juicy as they may once have been. Oh, I really like these. There are a few other of Victoria's books that I would like to get. I don't know if Natalia has other books out there, or if they have combined forces and have other books out there too. Guess I'll have to look and see. I haven't really looked into that, but I did see these two, and they were, because of the high quality of the books, I thought, this might be nice to get and show on the channel and show you guys. So, again, like Color It's, you know, premium line of books. They do have a little bit of a higher price tag. But, you know, thought it would be nice to show you guys. And that is, you know, thanks to you guys and watching my ads and purchasing through my links. You know, those extra pennies that I get from each link that you guys purchase through, and each ad goes back into the channel with me being able to purchase some of these things for you guys to show you guys. Oh, these are really nice. Now, some of these you could do with, you know, marker and also gel pen, where you have your finer bits, like on here, or fine liners. Yes, definitely like these. Love this book. And that is the end. And they do have a blotter page in the back. Again, it's perforated, so you can take it out, pop it back behind your page, especially if you're using alcohol markers, but also like pencils, so that it doesn't make an impression on the next page that you're doing. So not just for bleeding. It can be helpful when you're coloring with pencil, especially if you're like me and you have a heavy hand when you're coloring. So here is their copyright information. This did come out in 2018, so it's been out there for a little while. Now, did that say volume 1 on here? Yes, here it says Volume 1 English Edition. They have many books out there that are in a ton of different languages also. But yes, they do have some that are in English. So again, this is the back of the book with the color palette inspirations. So that was Volume 1. There are 50 images in here, so it is a rather thick book and quite heavy. Here is Volume 2, again, 50 designs, and again by Victoria and Natalia. Same information on the inside of the front cover. And more color palette inspirations. You will notice, I can't remember the name of these, but they are inside the book, so we'll take a look at those too. But yeah, look at these beautiful color palettes. You'll see they're more kind of mono-colored. We have all yellows, blues, lighter aqua blues, greens with a yellow in it. Here we have the purples and the pinks, so of course that's my favorite. But yeah, I love how this one looks. I think that is so pretty, if you can see it in the glare. So let's take a look at this one. Love the front cover. Just like the other one, it's hard covered, binding on the top, perforated, very nice high quality paper. So here we have the nameplate page, and again, color test page where you can also put down your color palettes that you used in the book. Here we have a page that talks about the meditative mandalas, just like the previous book. And we get into the pictures themselves. Now you'll notice some of these have finer lines, and like in the other book, there are thicker and finer lines. Nice mandalas in here too. Oh, love that. Again, some finer areas where you know, maybe you'd want to use gel pens, but yet you can use alcohol markers on here too. Really pretty. Oh, that's different. Yeah, some of this in here, you definitely would need some fine liners to get in those teeny tiny spots. So I guess these could be some definite multimedia pages. I have to use more multimedia in my pages too. I have a tendency of just getting out one medium and sticking with that one. So if it's alcohol marker, that's what's there. Have to learn to, you know, do more enhancements maybe with some gel pens over the markers, or shading with the pencils, or things like that. Oh, love that. Kind of reminds me of an Angie Grace picture. Now, here we get into the, and I do not know how to pronounce these, chakras and yantras. And it talks about what these are. Chakra is an old Sanskrit word that literally means a wheel, a cycle, or a circle. It is associated with rotating life energy or prana, interacting with different systems in the body. And then yantra is a symbol or a diagram that guards the deity energy essence. wider meaning of the word yantra in Sanskrit is a tool or a device for holding or fastening. Okay, and then it talks more about what each one of those things are. So let's see what these are. The 7 chakras overview. Okay, so this is what was on the back cover. So we have first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. Talks about what each of the chakras are. Here we have root, sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, and crown. And it talks about where on the body each one of these are. I am not familiar whatsoever with this. I don't know if anybody else has heard of this. So here we have the first chakra, which is the root. Second one, sacral, or sacral, I think. Solar plexus. So each symbol, you know, represents the body, I am assuming. Here is the heart, the throat, third eye, crown, and I think there were 7, right? Yeah. Okay, then here is a combination of all of them. Again, we know mandalas, you know, represent meditation, relaxation, so must be where this all comes into play. Then we get to the yantras. Durga yantra, Ganesh yantra. I have no idea if I am pronouncing these correctly. SRI, Sri, maybe, yantra. KALI, Kali or Kali yantra. And I'm not even attempting that one. I'm not even going to bother spelling it all out. It is a very long word. You can see it there. Tree of life. Here we have a meditational picture. Then splendid Mendai or Mahendai, also known as henna. And we've seen many coloring books that are henna, right, with the hands. Is a type of body art from ancient India. Mendai is a temporary form of skin decoration created on a person's body using special paste. And then it goes on to talk about it. The paste is made from the henna plant, so kind of where the name comes from. So we have these decorated hands. They almost look like they are tattooed. And the decorated fingernails. Really cool. I'm not a big one of these. I typically don't purchase those type of coloring books, but I know many of you guys are. I've seen flip-throughs of some. And basically, it's just another design, right? Okay, not sure. Oh, the Taj Mahal. So this book is not just mandalas, I guess. Oh, that's neat. This is kind of a variety book. Oh, kind of a Zentangled elephant. That's pretty. Not exactly sure what that is representative of. This almost looks Celtic of some sort. Okay, and that's it. Here again we have the blotter page. And, oh, in the back we have another color test page with some color palettes to put down what you want. And then there's another one. I don't think the previous book had these extras back here, did they? And here again is the copyright information, and this is volume 2, English edition. Okay, and in the back, I don't know if this is a misprint. I'm almost thinking so, because back here, upside down, gives you another "This Book Belongs To" and some more color palettes and color test pages. So yeah, this must be a typo, because this is the beginning of the book. So yeah, I have some extra pages in mine. All right, so that is that book. I would have to say, me personally, I do prefer volume 1. Like I said, I'm not into the henna patterns, you know, some of these extra things in this book, you know, like these. I'm more into just strictly the mandalas, but there are some neat mandalas in this version too, also, or volume 2, I should say. But I think I do like volume 1 personally a little bit better. Again, I will link both of these down below in the description in case you'd like to go and check them out for yourself. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new to my channel. I hope everybody's having a great day. And as always, happy coloring. Bye, guys.